What's going on, folks? What is going on with you guys all here? There may not be anybody in here right now at this moment. Hope you guys are all doing well, just in case, because I know that you're not going to get notified, but I might wait about a good 2 to 5 minutes or something like that to actually go into this whole thing right here. But I'm just making sure that, some people, I know a lot of people are not going to get alerted, just letting you know. We know a lot of people are not going to get alerted. We know how YouTube is. We know how they act, all that good stuff like that. But anyway, with that being said, I'm just going to possibly jump right on into here and just say hello to all of you in here. We got Don, we got Chris, we got Michael, my most unsubscribed subscriber. We got James Davis in the house and about 50 other people that are in here. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Tell me where you're from or where you're born. What state are you tuning in from and all that good stuff. All right, folks. So anyway, you guys see this title right here, breaking. I don't know if you guys saw the thumbnail. It said, I thought they were only teaching this in college. Right? Y'all see that? I thought they were only teaching this in college. They don't teach this in. Oh, wait. Reason why I'm saying all that, because when your boy Ty Smith went viral for speaking out against CRT, that they were going to try to introduce him to the school, I had all these people that came out. None of them wanted to debate me openly, did they? They do not teach CRT. They're not trying to teach CRT in schools. They're not trying to teach CRT in school. They were not doing that. This Negro don't know what he's talking about. They only teach it in college. It's a college course. It's nothing to do with blah, 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 blah. They are not trying to bring critical race theory. Why don't you want critical race theory taught in school? It's history. Folks will try to do anything they would do to try to derail you from bringing the truth, right? Reason why I'm talking about this is because to the ones who said that this is not being taught in school, they're not trying to teach it in school, this is what I got to say to you. The reason why I'm saying this, ladies and gentlemen, is because, first of all, let me let y'all know something that just came. It didn't just come up because, they call me the father of CRT destroying, whatever. But a lot of people send me out sources. So because I've talked about CRT so much, I kind of backed off of a little bit because I started going around talking about various other things that are going on in America, right? But a lot of you may not know this, but the Washington School Board unanimously bans CRT from the classroom. Now, hold on here. The Washington School Board, they banned CRT from the classroom. I thought the CRT is only going to be taught in college. It will never be taught in school. They don't even teach it in grade school. Heck, they don't even teach it in high school. Oh, yeah, I'm flaming back at the ones that actually, I told folks that this was going on. I told them it was going on, and even to the extent to where I was calling out a lot of schools in Illinois because I said, you guys may not be teaching CRT with those abbreviations in there, but you are teaching the principles of CRT. So me, and if y'all don't know, the father of CRT destroying is really Chris Rufo. Chris Rufo is really the father of destroying this. And me and Christopher Rufo, we actually went on the same platform and spoke on the same type of public speaking forums before, me and him. Christopher Rufo is brilliant in this stuff. I got a lot of my material from him besides my own studying, okay? Listen to this. A Washington school board approved a policy on August the 24th prohibiting the teaching of CRT in classrooms. Ain't that something? Isn't that something, ladies and gentlemen? How it's not being taught in schools, only in college. This Negro don't know what he's talking about. This black man getting up here speaking ignorantly. I guarantee you none of y'all gonna say nothing now. That's why y'all wouldn't want to have the open debate with me on it anyway. I don't care about what Kendi Ibram whatever says. I don't care about what any black line. I don't care what any of y'all say. Y'all all did all this talking behind the computer like y'all always do, but never want to come and have an opening debate. I actually got a new software that I'm actually able to have the panel up there calling y'all out. Y'all not coming onto the panel. CRT is not just a thing of talking about legal state. It's called critical race theory. It's the reason why, because they're using race as their way to push this rhetoric that's pretty much rooted in Marxism to usher in socialism and all that. Folks don't know. Look the history of socialism and see what it did. They are trying to create a bunch of socialist children to hate their country, to hate people, not just based on classism, but now they want to do it based off of a race. They want to be about the one. See, people don't even know about Karl Marx. The reason why he even brought in Marxism. It's about the oppressed class, the lower class, the poor people who don't feel that the people that, I'm just paraphrasing for all. They were about the poor people who didn't feel that the rich people deserve what they did, which is pretty much come down to it, capitalism. They did not feel that the rich people deserve what they got. So what they want to do, they want to overthrow that class of people, the bougie people, I guess you want to call it. For the folks that's from the hood who want to understand, it's a different word for it. We just gonna call them the bougie people that had money. They were rich. They didn't come down there and descend from on high to mingle among you commoners or you Negroes. So anyway, I'm saying it to be funny, but that's what it all comes down to. So what they did, they try to usher in critical race theory as a way to say that there is an oppressed class of people that are black or brown, that they are so oppressed that the only way to get out of that oppression is to overthrow the ones who are oppressing them. But the problem is there is nobody oppressing us in today's world. They don't tell you that back during the civil rights movement that they were ushering in critical race theory movement and what they're trying to do right now. But guess what? It was beat out by a brilliant man named Martin Luther King, who said, no, we're not going to make this thing about equity. We're going to make this thing about equality. And it won. They tried to do it before, ladies and gentlemen. Go back and read your history. During the civil rights movement, they tried to usher in critical race theory as a means to actually start a race war to pretty much want to say they're going to overthrow their oppressors, which would have ended in the death of all black people. Yeah, I said it. If they would have tried to do the way that they're doing right now, understand this. I'm trying to go slow for some of y'all because I want to get back to this article. The way that Marxism worked, they wanted to usher in socialism. If you look back at socialism when they dealt with the Soviet Union, China, and Cambodia, you will see that socialism ended with hundreds of millions of people dying, getting killed. What I'm saying is this. Marxism was all about the oppressed class trying to overthrow the upper class because they felt that they deserved what they got just because they felt they deserved it. Like right now, a lot of you snow cone color hair, social justice people out there who always talk about DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion, you think that you deserve what everybody else got. No, you do not. You don't get to get what people got because you want it. Now, you can't get mad at them because there might be some rich people whose children were born into being rich, like the Paris Hilton and all them. You can't get mad at that. LeBron James' children were born into being rich. Let's see if you go and try to take what LeBron James' children have because you feel that they don't deserve it. It's not going to work, ladies and gentlemen. So what I'm saying is during that time, if you think about it, the fact that they were trying to usher in at a time that it was okay to be racist, at a time to where there was systemic racism, during that, before the civil rights movement, when there were things put in place to keep blacks from doing things where it was literally law and you can't discriminate. You can discriminate. They wanted to try to bring in this stuff, think that they were going to be able to overthrow the white people. It would have been the biggest massacre of black and brown people that the world has ever seen should they have tried to do that. Just like right now, black people, if you try to physically overtake white people, it will be a easy win for white people to kill all black people that's in the United States right now. There won't even be a fight. Because you will get yourself killed is what you would do. Anyway, yeah, y'all already know how I feel about this because I told y'all I'm not the one that's gonna, well, guys, I know y'all don't think I know what I'm talking about with CRT. I know y'all think that it's only taught in college. No, I'm firing back. I told you I hit back. When I hit back, I hit back hard and don't care how hard and how bad it hurts you. Plain and simple. Anyway, the Kennewick School Board in Kennewick, Washington voted 5-0. Yeah. They voted 5-0. 5-0 on a policy which bans educators from teaching students CRT or that their race determines their value or worth. They said we are not teaching CRT and we're not going to teach that people's race determines their value or worth. Why would they say that? Why would it? Is it possible that these school board people might have read what CRT was all about and finally realized, oh, what Ty Smith was saying is something? And yeah, I have been contacted, and that's the reason why I have this article right here, because I get articles from all over the nation. I get articles from all over the world of people sending me things on CRT. It has become so overwhelming, I don't get a chance to get to some of them, but I do get the more up-to-date things like I'm getting right now, right? Anywho, they said the policy requires that students learn factual, they put it in quotes, they learn factual U.S. history in all disciplines at school, period. I'm about to read something else to you guys. Turn my little fan on. Hopefully you guys can hear this fan, because I told you when I get on to stuff like this, I get hot. But hand clap to them, plain and simple, ladies and gentlemen. So let me go ahead and finish reading this right here. Instruction, race and curriculum. This is from them. The school board recognizes the importance of ensuring that curriculum resources reflect the diversity that exists in the country, community, and classroom. First of all, let me go ahead and dissect this a little bit. I'm so glad that it said the school board recognizes the importance of ensuring that curriculum resources reflect the diversity that exists in the country, community, and classroom. Not existed or happened before, but currently exist right now. This is what they said, right? The school board believes that the history of all races should be valued and believes in the importance of students learning social studies, civics, and the factual history of the United States from a nonpartisan stance, free from political or personal biases. My goodness. What a school board. What a school board, ladies and gentlemen. That is just, y'all want me to read that again? Let me read that first part again. They said the board believes that the history of all races should be valued and believes in the importance of students learning social studies, civics, and factual history of the United States from a nonpartisan stance, free from political or personal biases. Now, since they sent me this stuff, I'm going to let y'all know I'm going to be contacting them. What books are y'all using? Now, I have had some people say, what do you recommend? I recommend all day long David Barton. And I told y'all before, David Barton is a brilliant, him and his son, Tim Barton. They are some brilliant historians that I watch their stuff. I read their stuff. They wall builders have sent me materials and I absolutely thank them and I love it. They sent me the book right here that's by David and Tim Barton. It is taught from an unbiased perspective. They give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. They're not trying to put their personal spin on it. They will say, you want to see what George Washington said? This is what George Washington said. You want to see what John Adams said? This is what John Adams said. You want to see what Benjamin Franklin said? This is what Benjamin Franklin said. That's what they're doing. Anyway, let me finish reading this, folks. I told you I get it. I hope that they're watching right now. The board recognizes that students must learn factual U.S. history, sociology, literature, and arts, and other disciplines taught in school may have a racial dimension. Study of these disciplines, including their racial dimension, shall ensure that while students are taught that racism exists today, they will not be indoctrinated in the belief that the United States itself is fundamentally or systemically racist. See, that's what they're trying to do. You see, Thailand, man, that's what they're trying to do. They just want to blurt it out like that because they really are racist. They don't want you to open your eyes. They don't want you to open your eyes and see that they really are racist, man. See what I'm saying? They don't want you to wake up to the fact that they just trying to deflect off of it because it is racist, man. You know, they just trying to open your eyes, Ty. Open them, bro. Nobody falling for that dumb stuff because nobody's gonna get ahead by you actually pushing this darn victimhood stuff on people. Nobody gonna get ahead by our people can't get our. That's why you right. Keep on repeating to yourself, we can't get ahead. We can't get ahead. We can't get ahead. We can't get ahead. 5 years later, you still, we can't get ahead. We can't get ahead. We can't get ahead. But it's white people fault. No, you ain't moved. You moving, but you ain't going nowhere. You in a hamster wheel. Sitting there talking about, man, I'm hustling, man. I'm hustling. I'm hustling, man. Look, I'm running, man. Look, I can't even get nowhere. Fool, because you in a hamster wheel. That's why. Step out of the hamster wheel and get out of that mental plantation cage you in. You free, but you don't even know it. You don't even see that the door is open. Walk through the door. Quit running through the hamster wheel claiming I'm up here hustling. I'm working hard, and I still can't get nowhere. You in a hamster wheel. On a mental level, you in a hamster wheel. Anyway, back to this. Woo. Moreover, students will not be taught that their race determines their value or worth, or that members of any race are inherently racist, oppressors, or victims. Dude, shout out to this school, man. Every school board that don't want CRT taught in their school, y'all need to just plagiarize this whole thing right here and use this as y'all pamphlet. Read that again for the people in the back. Studies, it says study of these disciplines, including their racial dimensions, shall ensure it said ensure that while students are taught that racism exists today, they will not be indoctrinated in the belief that the U.S. is fundamentally or systemically racist. Moreover, students will not be taught that their race determines their value or their worth, or that members of any race are inherently racist, oppressors, or victims. But guess what? Black people are. See what I'm saying? I'm glad this school is doing it because they're going to be showing black people to not believe that you are inherently a victim as well. Did you hear what I just said? They said that they will not be indoctrinated in the belief that the U.S. is fundamentally or systemically racist. Students will not be taught that their race determines their value, worth, or members of any race are inherently racist, oppressors, or victims. But guess what? We are here struggling. We can't even get ahead. Shoot, man, look, we can't even get our look. We can't even do this because the white people out there, look what they doing, man. Look what they did to our ancestors, man. Look what they doing. You're going to sit there all day long and be like that. See what I'm saying? Inherently, black people, that's what they're teaching you. Even though they're not saying it to you, but inherently, they are making it seem like that's what's going on. Oh, you inherently are oppressed. You are inherently a victim because white people are oppressing you. The forefather spirit came from the grave. The Southern Confederates that came from the grave and visit you in your sleep and said, look here, nigga, I told you once, you might be up here in the millennium. You ain't fixing to get out there in that workforce and become a doctors or lawyers. And you hear me, boy? Stay where you is. Now stay in that plantation, nigga. You hear me? You hear me? Y'all wake up. I had a dream last night. A white Klansman visited me in my sleep. He told me I ain't gonna get nowhere. He tells me that I'm not gonna be at the groves. He tells me I'm not gonna be at the school. He tells me that I'm not gonna be able to get out there and get my education. He tells me I'm not gonna read. I'm not gonna math. I'm not gonna count my numbers. He told me the only thing I can do is just give me a good old bowl of good pork and beans. That's all he tells me. I'm not gonna be able to get nowhere. The freaking heck out of here. That's what they're saying. You're not going to be taught that you are a victim. Now that's off, dude. That school is brilliant for doing that because they cross all lines. White people, in other words, they're saying white people are not going to be taught that they are oppressors, that they're inherently racist, and black people, you're not going to be taught that you are oppressed and that you are a victim either. They're not going to be pushing that. So good deal to this school. Hats off to this school. Let me finish reading this because I know I keep on stopping, folks. My bad. It said neither preferential nor disparaging treatment shall be applied to learn about any race, and no student shall be taught that their skin color determines their ability to succeed. Whoa, man, this is off the chain. That their race determines their moral character, or that their race make them responsible for past transgressions of their race. Moreover, no student shall be taught that their socioeconomic status or United States citizenship status makes them superior or inferior to others. Woo! Did these people happen to read CRT and they were able to read through the lines of what it was going to push? Did they do what Ty Smith said? I only have 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. This nigga don't know what CRT is. He up here talking about it's teaching people to hate themselves. See, I told y'all I can sit there and read through stuff and sit there and get the overall message of it. People up there, he up there went viral. Look, he just pandering to the white. Look what he doing. He facing all the white people, ain't he? He facing all the white, because I was the only black person there. This is what a lot of these folks don't get. They didn't even get the context of why I went viral at that school board meeting, because you had a bunch of people in there doing the exact opposite of what this letter right here is saying. These people, the room was full of white people up there saying that they know what's best for black people. They know what is plaguing black people. They know why black people are in the position that black people are in. They know all these things about black people, but they ain't never been to no hood, ain't never been to no projects. But they were up here saying they knew all the problems with black people and why black people were where they were. So that's why y'all saw me explode at that meeting. That's why I turned around and said, you telling me one of y'all white folks kept me from doing that? That's why they was sitting there looking stupid and quiet. And the best thing they could say is some social justice, snow cone color hair woman looked like she was in her late 60s. Only thing she had to say was, why are you so loud? Shut up. That's what I should have. The best thing you can say out of everything there, you just got done doing all this talking. She was one of the main ones. Black people are so this, they're so that. Their voices are not being heard. We can't hear them. We can't hear when they speak out. Nobody is crying for their blood in the streets. The black people are suffering, and it's our fault. It's our fault. It's inherently in our blood. Our forefathers have genetically cursed us with racism, and I right now am denouncing my white privilege. She did all that. But I get up there and say what I said, and the best thing she can say is, why are you yelling? I thought you just got done saying, oh, black people's voices are being suppressed. Well, you heard a black Negro up there talking. The first thing you want to do is suppress his voice. Why are you so loud? Yeah, I'm talking to you. You know what I'm talking about because you're watching right now. Told you I'd fire it. I will fire right back at. I don't care if you are a woman. You taking this verbal abuse from me right now. Take the hit. You want to come at it? I'm going to hit you right back on a mental, intellectual level that you are not ready for, as you can see, because you're breaking down right now. Stop emailing me. Anyway, check this out. This says right here, moreover, no student shall be taught that their social economic status or U.S. citizenship status makes them superior or inferior to others. Criteria used to guide academic inquiry into matters of race as aligned to distract standards and curriculum shall seek the same neutrality, objectivity, and educational effectiveness expected in other areas of the curriculum. In addition, materials and activities should be sensitive to America's pluralistic society and should educate rather than indoctrinate. What in the world? A school board is saying that they should educate and not indoctrinate? What? Anyway, the Washington State constitutional mandate that schools shall remain forever free from what? From what? Sectarian control or influence shall preclude students from expressing their views relative to beliefs about racism in compositions, reports, music, art, debate, and classroom discussion, insofar as that racial discrimination, racism, and harassment are expressively prohibited. Students' learning objectives govern the scope and activities of each course offering in the school district. Instructional materials and or activities must relate to grade level content standards and not district adopted curriculum. That is awesome. Legal reference they gave was the U.S. Constitution, Washington State Constitution, First Amendment, 15th Amendment, Article 9, Section 4. That's what they wrote. The Washington School Board banned the racist, Marxist, critical race theory that they were trying to bring there because, you know, I busted the whole thing wide open and made a whole lot of folks mad on both sides, black and white, just flat out getting mad. And now what? Now what? Now what? Huh? Now what? I thought I didn't know what I was talking about. Huh? It's only taught in college. Where y'all at? I'm just trying to figure out where y'all at. Y'all are nowhere to be found right now, huh? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is what happens. When you actually tell the truth about something and you bust a bad thing wide open, the first thing people will do is try to discredit you. When I went viral, and this went global. It was like 81 million views. Y'all, look, y'all don't even know. I did interviews with people from China, people from Russia, people from Hawaii, people from Australia. I did a ton of news interviews on CRT. And when I was telling them all the things that CRT consisted of, I was literally telling them, I only got so much time to tell you what the basis of it is, but you can go back and study it yourself. Now, if you want to go in there and go all deep into it, well, you forgot the part where it says that special fast chicken, packer, you forgot that part. Dude, I do not care. If I sat there and read you a story, you know why they read us stories in school or why your parents read your story? Because they wanted you to know the moral of the story. They wanted you to get the message of the story. I read it and got the message of it and flat out seen they're going to be teaching people to hate each other. That's what they're doing. And if you go back and see what the foundation of Marxism is, Marxism was teaching you to hate something of a class that was higher than you because of what they had. This critical race theory stuff was going to be teaching black kids to sit there and hate white people because they was putting in the black kids' head that white people are higher than them on a social economic status in every last avenue. They was teaching them that white people are superior in their thinking, in their athletics. It was making it seem like white people were just superior in everything and they should not have it. Black people should have a chance to be just like them. Well, guess what, black folks? They tricked you. You do got a chance to do what they doing, be what they are. What is it that white people are doing that black people are not doing? These folks are just saying, well, look what they stole from us. What about what they stole from us? What about, dude, come on now. Really, get real. If you hate America that bad, why are you still here? Any of the black folks that hate America and talk about how bad America is, I urge you to leave. You can go to Canada. They will gladly accept you up there. Go to another country. You won't do it, will you? Because you really don't hate America like you claim you do. Oh, it's so messed up here, man. We all do. Shut up, man. Just I'm done. I'm done with all the nonsense stuff now. It's like, quit making excuse. Well, you the problem. What's wrong with our black people? He up here. Guys, y'all know that they've been going around. I have no idea how they came up with this thing. All of a sudden, I am a prosperity preacher. They don't know nothing about me. I'm an evangelist. I'm not some pastor that's preaching prosperity, talking about if you will sow a seed, then God is going to. I'm telling people the legit truth. And guess what? Hard facts, period. If you get through high school and you apply to college, you depend on your social economic status. Most people that I deal with, me and my wife deal with, most of the folks came out like me. I was on a full ride scholarship though, so I'm just saying on the economic level, they apply to FAFSA. We help these people get the Pell Grant and all that. Then we help them apply for other grants. Then most of the time they get to go because some of them come out of foster homes, which they go for free. And a lot of them coming from a single parent home, and we get them into a trade, a JUCO, something of that sort. These kids are all coming out being engineers, accountants. They are doing great. Some of them went into the social work, but now they are social worker directors. They did something with their life. And now these kids, well, now they grown now, but they trying to figure out, Mr. Ty, why are they calling you like a race trader and all this stuff like that when all the people you help get off the streets and out of the hood, they're black. So you're not going to confuse them though, but you got some black folks. Yeah, see, he a race trader. We don't deal with niggas like him. This is what they do, man. You see what I'm saying? They go out there and do it. Now that he grifting. Look who all supporting him. Ain't nobody supporting him but white people. You know, Negro, black people are supporting me because they are listening to me and going and doing what I'm saying, what I'm telling them to do. Then when they come out and they're being successful, just like I am, they are so smart. They don't even hear the nonsense of some of these. Oh, we just sitting back here waiting for our chance. We want to take back what they stole from us. Shoot, man. They up there doing it. Dude, you're going to be there for the next some years still saying the same thing. You're going to have a lot of people that loves misery just like you do who's going to join you and join your rhetoric and all that. And all of y'all just going to be kumbaya, holding hands, talking about this why we can't get ahead. This why we can't get ahead. Look at this. See, look at that. And then the black people that do get out from the mental plantation, y'all get mad. See, I'm saying he had a line now. He want to go all up north. Well, he going all up north now. See there, huh, man? Look, you know he a sellout now. Sellout. He a race trader because he left us at the plantation while he went up there to go north to be free. He ain't no real black person. You didn't really grow up on a slave plantation. You grew up in the house, Negro. That's why they let you go up there and go up north. You was already a house Negro. Bruh, you still on the plantation. You still on the plantation while I'm up here up north being free. Got my 40 acres and a mule, doing good. Making sure the black people trying to go back down there to the mental plantation and get some of y'all off, but y'all don't want to be free at all. So guess what? I'm not aiming for you, the ones that don't want to be free. I'm not aiming for the ones who want to sit there. I'm coming back to the mental plantation and say, hey, I found a route that they don't know about. Hey, I found a route. We can be free. Some of y'all don't even know. Some of these people on the mental level, they don't even know the slavery is over. Just think during the slavery period, a lot of them kept them some massa. He kept some of the slaves from even knowing that slavery ended. They didn't want to tell them that. Some folks, man, y'all got told that slavery is over on the mental level and y'all still stuck there. No, we ain't. I'm not going to try and go and see. Nope. We oppressed because I know we are because my mama told we was. You know, my grandmama they did this to my grandmama. And dude, what about you though? What are you doing? I'm just sitting there mad because I'm just mad about what they did to my grandma. Yeah, she dead. You know, she been dead for 20 years. I'm still mad about what they did to my grandma. They took like 3 acres of her corn she had, and we can't even get that back. They took it from us. Huh? You know what I'm saying? That's why we can't. Dude, man, you going to stay right there where you are, and I'm not aiming for you. The ones that I'm aiming for is the ones that have it in their heart and in their mind that they do not want to be on a mental plantation anymore, and those are the ones that are doing so awesome right now, but you're going to do the same thing and call them a race trader. They don't care about that because guess what? Talk about race trader. Race trader. Who is likely to beat me up? Who is likely to shoot me? Who is likely to rob me? Huh? Who is likely to just because I'm looking at you, you looking at that nigga? Who's likely to? I never had a white person ever say or do any things to me, but guess who I have had? Black people. So you talk about a race. See, you hating on black people right now. You are the ones that was trying to kill me, fool. Y'all were the ones trying to jump me. Y'all were the ones trying to rob me. Are you listening to yourself? And then you people like me get away from this stuff, and the best thing you can say, you a race trader. I'm a race trader, but you're the one that was trying to possibly kill me or rob me or break in my house or jack me. What are you talking about? It's like they just lost it. They crazy. Anyway, folks, that's what I'm saying. That's what they good for doing though. They'll sit there and come over here and act like they want to, have a discussion, You go into another channel, that's what they're doing. Now, one thing I do not do, and some of y'all know this, I won't sit here and bash people, tell them you dumb, you stupid, you ignorant, you a fool, you are this, you are ugly, you're black, you stanky, you sweaty. I don't do stuff like that. I just flat out say, look, I'm in here for the conversation. If we don't agree on this, fine, break ways. But the next thing you know, the very thing that we talked about in that session, they will run away. Oh, look at this Negro. Oh, look at this Negro. I'm like, okay, now that's why I said, now see, they really not trying to do that. That's why you got to be, I've been in this thing too long. People will come on your channel, want to have an open dialogue with you like they claim they do. Then they'll run off somewhere else and they will talk about you. That's what they do. But see, the thing is, I don't waste my time with that. Just like right now, some of y'all sent me some videos saying, hey, somebody talking about you on this channel. Dude, I've been getting, y'all have no idea. I get emails like that all the time where somebody is sending me something, say, Tyler, this dude is calling you out. He said that you are not a father. Over here, they looked you up. They said, nobody ever seen you out with your kids. They say they never seen you with no kids. I'm like, because I don't have kids. I have grown men. You know what I mean? I'm saying, when I busted this CRT stuff wide open, nobody did get their best argument was, he don't even know what CRT is. This, you can tell by how he talking. He don't know what CRT is. This Negro don't have no wife. He don't have no kids. Oh, he's a paid actor out of Montana and he's Candace Owens' brothers. That's the best they can come up with. That's what people do when they have nothing intellectually to say to rebuttal the truth that you're bringing. The best thing they can do is start calling you names. I'm not going to say the person's people. I'm not going to say it's people. I'm not going to say the people channel. So y'all can go over there and check it out. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't go say, go over there to this channel, check out how they were bashing me over on this panel or this channel or this. I don't do that. I don't even care. Because again, my focus is not to sit there and look to see what people, I already know what they're saying about me. I told them what they gonna say about me. I tell them. That's why I have an Uncle Tom mug and I have an Uncle Tom hat, because I know I'm gonna give me some mugs and everything like that. I got to think of the other ones. I got to get a Race Trader cup. I got to get a House Negro cup. I got to get a Porch Negro cup. I got to get a Coon cup. I got to get all these cups that I got to get so I can sip out of those too, because I'm drinking that stuff down. Because here's the thing. I don't go over to see what people are saying about me because I already know. My focus is not on the ones that want to use my name to bring some type of attention to them or anything like that. I do not care. Let them, if they want to bash me, go ahead. I've won so many people over to my channel based off of other people talking about me. Because then let me go over and check this dude channel out. And next thing I know, I told them, I promised them I won't give them. I won't call their names. I won't do that. But there are people that literally have emailed me from all kinds of channels since that CRT stuff happened, telling me I discovered you because I came to your channel to see how fake you were or to see how incorrect you were. And the more I watched your channel, the more I began to like you. You are a real dude. You are a sincere dude. You bring the truth. The fact that you even tell us to go research this stuff and don't take your word for it, you a real dude, man. So now I'm subscribing to you. That's why I say I don't care. Let the people talk about me because they have no idea. When people talk about me, let them come to the channel. That's why I leave the videos up. They can go watch all my videos of everything I do on my channel, which I encourage people to do. I said, don't just look at my reaction channels. Don't just look at these channels. Look at my channel in its entirety so you can see all the things that I do. One person, we're not even going to say because he's in here right now. He was somebody that hated me too. Couldn't stand me, man. You just seem like you. Then he got to know who I am. I never looked at it that way. He didn't even realize that he was on the mental plantation too. Man, I didn't even realize that all you was trying to do was free us from that mind frame, man. From that way of thinking. I can't believe I was, man, I'm 50 years old, man. I was stuck in that mind frame, man. I appreciate you. Not only that, I saved the dude's life because we got him off of his blood pressure pills and we got him off his type 2 diabetes that he had. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do not care. So y'all don't have to tell me if somebody is bashing me. You don't have to tell me somebody's talking about me because I'm not going to go over there and look to see what somebody had to say about me because I don't care. My focus is on the ones who is trying to get where I am. Plain and simple. Now, see, there's prosperity preaching. No, it's not. It's just truth. That's what I'm saying. They don't even ask, okay, so Ty, how can I get where you are? Well, first, let me know what your likes are. Let me know what your likes are, your dislike. What do you want to do as an occupation? Whatever it is, let's see if we can find that. It's easy. Oh, no, man, because I might run into a white person. It's going to keep me down. And they've been doing this to us for years. Bruh, sis, stop it. I do not want to hear any of your excuses because guess what? Your excuse is going to keep you exactly where you are. They're going to, guys, all you have, man, I wish if I had the time to do it, y'all, all I would have to do, all I have to do is this. All I got to do is pull up videos of certain individuals that said certain things. I'm talking about back when I was doing my live chats way back, gosh, in 2018. I kid y'all not. I'm not trying to hate on them because they're here now. Look, the ones that are here right now, y'all know I'm talking about y'all. It's 5 of y'all in here. Y'all know who y'all are. I'm not trying to say this to be condescending or rude. Because I'm not saying anything right now that I did not tell y'all through email. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all are in the same exact place that y'all was back in 2018. Your situation has not changed at all because I keep telling you, and I told y'all, it's not that I'm ignoring your email, but y'all keep on talking about the same thing. Y'all have not moved. Y'all are not trying to move anywhere. Y'all tell me at the time, y'all are telling me how I'm wrong and I don't know this and dude, that's not it. And yet at the same time, y'all are exactly where y'all are right now. I told y'all, I want you to shoot for the stars. And if you don't make it to the stars, at least you left the earth. You're not where you was. Y'all didn't want to do that. No, I'm going to try to figure out another way. And y'all are still in the same place that y'all are in right now. That's what I'm saying. So with the CRT stuff, the same people that bashed me over the CRT stuff, they are still in the same place they are right now. The same people who sat there and wanted to debunk me, they didn't want to go after me about CRT. They wanted to go after me about my wife and my kids and me not being a therapist and me not being a direct. They went after all these things. Oh, he might be skin folk, but he ain't kin folk. What is that supposed to mean to me because you read a brochure to say this is what you say to black people that are successful and conservative in their values? What is that supposed to mean to me? Oh, he a race trader. What is that supposed to mean to me? You think I really care about you calling me a race trader because the kingdom that I am in, it does not have no race. So I do not care about anybody's color. Now, if I betray the people of God, then I have a real bad issue. If I betrayed God's people, which includes all of y'all, I don't care if you're a Buddhist, Presbyterian, a Satanist, Ty Smith, I look at you as being a child of the Most High. I don't care if you are a Christian or not. I'm telling you, this is how I'm viewing you. So I'm going to treat you with respect. I'm going to treat you with dignity. We can do what I told y'all. I got Satanists that I talk to all the time. We have fun talking about certain things. I don't come, well, I'm not going to associate with you because you're a Satanist. You believe in it. No, he's a human being. They might be they got their own track that they're on right now. Hopefully it will lead them to God, but I don't sit there and disperse with them over that. And that's what a lot of people have issues with, ladies and gentlemen. It's very simple. I love everybody. Seriously. I don't care if you dislike me or not. I will still treat you with respect. I will still advise you, give you help because I really want the best for you. And I can show you how to do it. And it's not hard. It's simply just letting me know what your likes are, what you would like to, what your hobbies are. What's something that you do right now as a hobby that nobody even pays you to do it. And whatever it is, let's see if there is a job out there like that. Some people didn't even know. I didn't even know there was a job out there for this. I didn't know. Now, it might not bring in the income that you may want, that you may not want. But here's the thing. You might have to do something else to actually get to that status that you want to be at as far as financials go. But at least you got a job that when you, like me, being in the position of being a director, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't do that because I wanted to or because it's a hobby. I do it because I love people. I love treating people. I love advising people. I love making sure that people are getting the best care that they definitely deserve. I call out people that's not doing things right, whether they're my employees, whether they are nurses, whether they're CNAs, LPNs, DORs, DONs. I don't care who they are. If they're doing something wrong, I call them out because that is a human being that you're dealing with, right? That's because I love doing it. So when I go to work, I don't going to work. Oh, I got to get up and go. No, guys, it's one of those things where I enjoy what I do. Like talking to y'all right now. I love talking with people, period. I love doing it so it doesn't feel like a job. So my mentor, Dr. Baxter, who is a very successful, world-renowned sports medicine doctor, who's a team physician for the St. Louis Cardinals, World Series rings and everything. He said, Tylen, he said, if you do something that you love, you will never have to work a day in your life. I didn't know what that meant when I was 16 years old while he was mentoring me. But once I got into this field of doing what I'm doing right now, it's amazing that you can't believe that I'm getting paid for talking. I can't believe that I'm getting paid for doing something that I absolutely love. Well, see, that's your one from that. See, that's that white people stuff you talking right there. Oh, okay, bye. Okay, that's what I'm like. Okay, I don't. Now, somebody just made a comment right here. Said Ty sees a Satanist as a child of God. I'm out. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then you said you inscribing right now. Okay, you can inscribe whatever that means. But here's the thing. You said you're out, right? Tell me this. What did Jesus see them as when he died on that cross? I rest my case. Huh? What did Jesus see the whole world as when he died on that cross? Huh? Okay, I'm waiting on your answer. Orange, Delinsky, whatever your name is. What did Jesus see you as when he died on the cross for your sins? Can you please tell me? What did he see you as? Did he see you as a child of God? Or did he just say, no, I'm booting you out? Huh? Orange, whatever. Orange and Zelensky, Linky. Children of Adam. Who did Jesus die for? Can you tell me that? Orange. Did Jesus just die for me and you? Who did he die for? Did he die for Satanists? Did he die for child rapists? Did he die for molesters? Who did he die for? He died for the sins of the world, right? The sins, plural, which means it's going to be something that it is. So no matter whether you want to recognize it or not, he died for that. If that's the case, he would have only died for the ones he wanted in his kingdom that was of his righteousness, that was in the, you know what I mean? He would only die for the disciples and anybody that had anything to do with God. He wouldn't have died for all people of the world. He died for the sins of the world. That includes you. That includes me. That includes the crazy stuff that I did when I was a teenager or a pre-teenager. He died for all of that. So just because people are not where you and I may be when it comes to being in God does not mean that he did not die for that. And that right there is why a lot of people are turned off. For Satan, you missed the point. Okay, you missed the point. I know, it's okay. Anyway, let me get back to the subject at hand, folks. Anyway, folks, I'm glad that y'all all are here. Don't forget that don't forget to double check to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button for this video can be recommended to YouTube. I got to get ready because I haven't eaten since, God, at least 6 right now. I haven't eaten since yesterday, 8 a.m. Yeah, I haven't eaten since then. I'm about to go and get me something to eat. Michael P, exactly. Tell him, Michael K. Michael, tell him. That's your job to do that. It's your job to unsubscribe, ain't it? Nobody else's job to do that. But no, Michael, they're not unsubscribing. They're inscribing. So, I don't know what that does to my channel. I don't know what that does to YouTube since they're inscribing. I don't know what that means. But anyway, let me quit playing around. Anyway, folks, I really appreciate y'all being here. Again, don't forget to hit that like button so this video can be recommended. Appreciate you guys all being here. We'll do this again. And I'm Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man. And I hope and pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.